Hi everybody, welcome to Az's Point of View. Now, do you know your friends? Because when I was young, I thought I knew my friends, but it turns out I didn't. So today, I hope you can listen to my point of view on this subject and learn from my mistakes. Okay, now, I remember when I was in school, my secondary school, okay? Things were different when I was in school. I went to Finchley Catholic High, all the way up in North Finchley. Now, it was quite a predominantly white area. And I remember being, my whole year, there were like 3 black guys, including myself. There was 2 Asian guys and a Chinese guy. Everyone else was just white British. And so there were a lot of ignorant people. I wouldn't say they were racist, they were ignorant. And when I was young, there were lots of impolitically correct TV shows and movies where they would learn new racist slurs and they would come to me and they practice out these racist slurs on me. And my reaction was to just punch them in the face. That's how it was. I never lost a fight in school, but I think I pretty much fought everybody. At one point, I remember looking around my form class and looking around thinking, I've had a fight with every single person in this room. It was crazy. So when the 2 black guys that were in my year, I never really connected with them, okay? So I hit, like, back then it was done in years, but I have the equivalent of year 9, okay? And a guy, we're gonna call him Thomas for argument's sake, okay? I don't wanna use real names and stuff. And Thomas was black guy from Nigeria, just like me, loved hip hop music, just like me. But the thing about Thomas was properly like built, like muscly. And I was considered to be one of the strongest in my year. Eventually I became one of the strongest in my school, obviously, when I got to the final year. And he came and he was even stronger than me as far as I was concerned. So he was like someone good to bond with. And I just thought, yeah, we can just take on these fools in this school. Now we're forced to be reckoned with. So me and him, we clicked straight away. So eventually we leave school, okay? And we start to just hang out on the street and we meet other guys. And you know, when you're young, you're part of the young crew. We had the older lot. We're still like 16 years old and whatnot. And I remember I started noticing some strange things about Thomas. Now, one major incident, okay, that happened in my life with Thomas, okay, I remember once we used to hang in Golders Green train station. This guy comes walking towards us, tears in his eyes, and he's shouting out, "You raped my girlfriend, you raped my girlfriend." And me and Thomas, we're like looking around like, who's this guy talking about? Because there were loads of people standing around. He walks up to us and he punches my friend Thomas in the face. Now I was like, what's going on here? Now, the guy and Thomas proceeded to fight on the street. One of the guy's friends jumped on Thomas's back. Now, like I say, Thomas was big and he was strong. He threw this guy off his back like, it's almost like a feather had landed on his back and he just flicked it off. The guy just went flying. He carried on like pounding this guy. So I stood back, I didn't even have to do anything. Everything kind of dispersed, okay? Everything kind of calmed down. And the guy shouting out, "You raped my girlfriend, you raped my girlfriend." Suddenly a girl walks up with tears in her eyes and she's pointing at Thomas and saying, "You raped me, you raped me, you raped me." And I'm like, I look at Thomas, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I said to him, "What's going on?" He goes, look, guys, he goes, "Look, this girl, these people are chatting rubbish." He said, what happened, me and another friend of ours, I'm gonna mention his name, let's call him, I don't know, Richard. Me and Richard, we took these 2 girls round the back of the church, round the corner, you know, we was trying a thing here, we were trying it. These girls weren't really letting off, you know, they didn't want nothing. So we just allowed it and we stepped, he said. I said to him, "So what's she going on about?" He said to me, "Az, look, I don't know. I really don't know. I said, come, Thomas, man, let's get the hell out of here, man. These people must be crazy. We walked away. That was the first incident that kind of made me think, but I was young and I was naive. So to be honest, Thomas was my boy. I didn't even doubt him.